Maybe you guys can actually hear me talk today. Our group last week was pretty lit. I mean, I was okay with it because I'm like, hey, you know, we all need those vibes, right? So today, I'm talking about kind of the same thing about self-love, kind of still going into that. You know, something that we can do to take care of ourselves is also something that I'm going to speak about now, about accomplishing our goals and just to do it. Have you guys ever felt like people tell you you can't do something and it makes you want to do it more? Like, especially when we're kids, it's like they tell us, no, don't do that, and we're like, watch me. And that's how I feel. Like, I feel like I have to prove people wrong, which I don't know if it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing because I'm here accomplishing my goals, and I'm gonna tell you guys how you guys can accomplish your own goals and manifest everything you ever want. So, let's see, what do I start with? It's good, we have so many good things to talk about. So, I actually didn't have this topic picked out until this morning because I already had another topic, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. This, I feel like, is better. I just recently went to a concert on Sunday of Snow the Product, if you guys know her, and if you don't, I recommend her big time. She does podcasts and she also does music. But I actually was thinking about not going to this concert. I have social anxiety. You guys are probably like, what do you mean you have social anxiety? You're up there talking to a lot of people. I have social anxiety in big crowds, so I thought I was gonna shut down. So I'm like, you know what, never mind, I don't think I can go. But my girl was like, no, you're coming with me, so I was like, okay, bet. And I'm kind of cheap too, so I'm like, I gotta get my money's worth. So I did a lot of things that I never thought I would do there at the concert. I went out of my comfort zone, and I just want to show you guys that you can do things even though you are an anxious person. You just gotta take each step forward. Don't let things slide. If you want to do something, don't let it slide and think all the time like, I'll do it later. Later never comes. Later is always pushed on. I'll do it later and later and later. That's where procrastination starts. And then with school, what do sometimes? We wait all the way to the day that it's due, and then we frustrate ourselves with being overwhelmed with all these assignments. And then also fitness. We don't start taking care of ourselves until we're sick. We wait for it for later. So every day, do something that can benefit you in your future. If you have a goal, write down all of your goals on a list. And with the priority, your main priority is something that you want to do the most at the top. And just write a list from then on. If it's a big list, even better. That means like in 10 years from now, you'll be more successful. So don't ever let anybody tell you you can't either, because you gotta show them that you will and that you are. With every goal that you have, write it down in a planner. That also helps a lot of people. Students start with that, but then you know, as we stop going to school, we probably forget about our planner or our journals, and something that we should all do as adults just to keep our lives organized. And if the planner's not working and you're not listening to your planner, start setting alarms. This helps me a lot. A mother of 4, I need my alarms to stay on top of things and make sure that they're in bed and that they're fed and everything, or else I would probably go crazy. And then I also do alarms for my other goals, bringing myself up here to speak to you guys. And don't press snooze on the alarms, because some people might be like, no, I'll do it later. If you snooze, you lose, right? And do one thing a day. One thing a day that can help you get a step closer and closer to those goals. And if you do that, you'll be 5 years from now realizing like, wow, I really listened to that girl Chapis that one day at the Unimpaired bar, and now look how much I've grown. Hopefully, right? Hopefully you guys remember me. And take that risk. Also with taking risks, you have to set boundaries. Say no to the things that do not align with your greater good, that don't align with those goals. Like we're in an unimpaired, we're in a dry bar. maybe alcohol is holding you back from those goals that you want to achieve. I know it held me back. I don't want to be drinking every weekend because I got other things to do. I got bigger things in life, and as well as we all do. And say yes. Start saying yes to the things that you feel that will align with your greater good. Start saying yes instead of a little scared, a little anxious, like, no, maybe I can't do that. No, maybe that's not for me. If it aligns with what you want to be in 5 years, even in the next year, do it. Think about it as a good question to ask yourself is, does my future self agree with this? Something I've even started to think about. Does my future self agree with this? Get out of your comfort zone. Just like I did with the concert, I got out of my comfort zone and I went for it. And I achieved so many things. If you guys want to know more, I'm still working on it. I'm still editing it, but I have a vlog coming up about what happened at the concert. I got to talk with Snow the Product, the artist, and I got to get up on stage and dance with her, and it's something that I thought I wouldn't be able to do, but I did it, and I was so happy at the end. And just think about not being in regret later, like I shoulda, coulda, woulda, something that you don't want to think about, right? So always in that moment, be like, all right, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. No shoulda, coulda, woulda, I'm gonna do it now. Take action. Just take action, and every step you take is one step forward to your goals. If you want it, go and get it. Speak it into existence. Sometimes people think I'm crazy when I say that, but trust me, it's true. I am is one of the most powerful phrases that you can say. Even the Christians say that God is I am. So if you say I am successful, I am positive, speak it into existence, and that becomes your reality. Start to believe it, create it. You got this. And like my quote, I always say in my videos, it's not a rough life, it's a rough moment. You will get past it and you will own it. Thank you.